No, I did not work out, although I need to. I haven't worked out in a while. I did go running the other day with Babe, which it was nice because we haven't gone in a while. We usually run together, and we would usually run like 3 miles or 2 and change, and then go to the gym and lift weights. We haven't been able to do that with our scheduling with school. Like this semester, I have a class every single day, and Wednesdays I have 2 classes that day. So I can't just get up in the morning and have my coffee and work out and run like I used to and have classes later in the day. Like this semester has been that semester where I've had to just do what I had to do because I need the credits pretty much for my degree to graduate. And I'm graduating this year, December. So I'm not going to say hopefully because I'm calling it. But I just have to do what I have to do. And the next thing on my agenda, or my things to do, my list, is the LSAT. But I'm not going to worry about that because I'm trusting God, and I'm just going to do my part so that I don't have to worry about anything else. But yeah, this past Saturday and Sunday, we were supposed to go to church by the Glades. We didn't make it to Church by the Glades. So we still have yet to go out there and feel it out and see if it's a church that we want to make our church, because we need a church. And we've been talking about this for a while, and I really want that outlet, especially at the end of the week with school and Jackson and, you know, me and Jordan being together 24/7. You know, sometimes you do butt heads. So I feel like church, and Jordan feels this way too, we feel like church is just that release for us, that outlet to where we can just, you know, decompress and release all the negative energy of the week and stress and whatever is going on internally, whatever conflicts we have. Church just seems to get us to a peaceful state. What is going on with this traffic though? Seriously. Yeah, so I'm really on the hunt. Not on the hunt for a church, but I really want to go and check out Church by the Glades and see if it's something that is going to fit us. So I'm excited about that, but it seems like we can't ever get there. So we had planned to go last week Saturday. We didn't make it. And we planned to go Sunday. And we went Sunday. No, we didn't go Sunday. What am I talking about? We didn't get to go Sunday either. What we ended up doing was, because the baby was so fussy and it was cold too, that was it. It was cold, the temperature dropped, and it was evening time, and we had a lot going on that day, so it was just best to just stay home. And I had looked up on their website, they had a live broadcast, so I decided to just stream the broadcast. Try to do it through the TV, wasn't able to do it. I tried to do it through the phone to the TV, because my phone is a smartphone and we have a smart TV, so we are able to watch, you know, like YouTube and stuff like that through the TV. But I wasn't able to do that, unfortunately, with the live broadcast for Church by the Glades. But to cut a long story short, the pastor was talking about finances and how it's important to manage your finances, and he was a guest speaker. His name was, gosh, I can't remember his name, and his kids had such wonderful names too. I can't remember his name, but if anybody wants to know, I will find out for them. Yeah, he was very informative. Really enjoyed listening to the man, really did. Everything tied together and related together so well, and everything flowed. Pretty much the gist of what he was saying was the importance of finances and managing your finances and setting a budget, because setting a budget allows you to do other things in, you know, your life. It gives you more financial freedom. Financial budgeting gives you more financial freedom. You're able to be more generous and more kind to others. If you budget, you're able to, have those just in case days. You're able to give yourself pretty much a raise because you set a budget. And he pretty much tied that into how God wants us to be responsible and to be accountable and to hold each other accountable. And he said the best way to do that if you have a spouse. If you have a spouse, you're already in the win, because you can keep each other accountable for pretty much any relationship, he said. Whether it's anything you want to do, you can, set a budget for that. If you want to lose weight, if you want to better your relationship. And his key word, which stuck out to me the most, was being intentional. You have to be intentional about what you're doing in order for it to succeed. So if you want to increase, your happiness in a certain area, then you need to be intentional about it, and you need to follow through with it, and not just set goals. You need to follow through with it. And it's not impossible. It is so doable. And he was absolutely right. He hit the nail on the head. And he said, a lot of the times we want to teach our children to be kind and do kind things, but you can say that to them, but you need to show them. That is the best way to teach them, showing them. They need to see you lead by example. My parents used to say this to me all the time when I was growing up. It's a Jamaican phrase. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, probably your parents said it to you too. Mouth can say anything. Meaning, it's not the words that you need to listen to and hang on to when people make promises or say they're going to do things. You need to hang on to or pay attention or be observant to their actions, because actions are the biggest shower. I can say anything to you, but what I do with my time and what I promise to do is what shows the most. Giving somebody your time is the biggest gift, because you cannot get that back, and they don't have to give it to you. So I think that it was a really, really, really good message, and it stuck out to me, and it honestly made me really want to go check out Church by the Glades. I'm excited to go check it out this weekend. Actually, we're supposed to be going to the swap shop and doing like a little, swap shop sale with mom and dad. I'm not exactly sure when that is, but I will vlog that, because I know that's going to be pretty interesting to see everything that we have out there and what's going to be up for sale and who buys what and the baby and everything. Just him out there interacting. He's going to have a blast. Ooh. But yes, I'm about like 2 minutes away from the house. But yeah, that was a really, really, really good sermon. And I look forward to, honestly, going to church, joining a church. I'm really an introvert, and Jordan is the same way too, which is why we click so well together. We clash on different things because we are not the same in a lot of things, but in that aspect we are pretty much the same. We are homebodies. But church really relaxes us, especially at this stage in our lives where we are as parents, and because we're married, it really balances us. Even at my sister church, when we go to Orlando, it may not be our type of environment, but the message is always received. And I think once you get somebody that knows how to deliver a message, like that is their gift, they know how to reach people. And I feel like that's what pastors do. God gave them that gift to be able to reach the masses. And I feel like not all churches, I feel like certain churches, especially more modern day churches that are just accepting of people's differences and learning how to live the way God intended us with all of our beautiful differences. I feel like I'm safe when I go to church, and I think my husband feels the same way too. I feel very safe when I go to church. I feel as though the people, and I know that may be naive or ignorant to say based on what's going on, which is absolutely right, but this is just how I feel. and not in every church, again, certain churches, I feel safe. I feel like the people there have commonalities with me, and the commonality is love. The commonality is love, and I feel safe. Now, luckily for me, I don't know how many people have this. I think my son has gotten it from me. I got it from my mother. My sister has it. I don't know if my other sister has it, but I know one of my sisters has it. One of my sisters have it. But we are people that read vibes very well. And if we don't get a good vibe, me in particular, I may not necessarily show or say anything, but best believe I'm going to distance myself if I'm not getting a good vibe from something, an environment, a person, a place. And 9 times out of 10, since I was a child, if I don't get a good vibe, it usually shows itself. Sorry, this lady behind me was distracting me. I wasn't sure where that noise was coming from or what the light was doing, but I usually take my space, and my mom and my sister will follow lead, and vice versa. But I'm usually more sensitive with my vibes and people, and I feel like that has served me very, very well, and I feel like that is my gift from God. You guys, I've been talking forever. It's been like 11 minutes I've been talking, but I feel like I gotta talk. I gotta share this stuff. I'm on my way home, and it's a long drive, so I might as well talk to you guys, right? But yeah, I feel like that's my gift from God. I'm able to read vibes. If I pay attention to a situation, I'm able to pick it up instantly. That's not all the time. I'm not always right, but 9 times out of 10, I'm able to pick up, you know, something that's there, if you know what I mean. But I have reached my development. I'm actually turning in right now as we speak, and I'm so excited, you guys. I don't know if I told you guys, but we're going to Red Lobster. We're going to Red Lobster, and I haven't been to Red Lobster in a while. The last time I went to Red Lobster was when Bubba was maybe 3 weeks old. He was very small, and me and Jordan got into it. I had in the parking lot outside, and we ended up, I'm not sure if we ended up going or not. Did we end up going? Oh man, you know, this is the only thing that I hate. I can't wait till we get a house. Cannot wait till we get a house. I hate living in areas, especially apartment complex buildings, where there's not enough parking spaces. And I swear the people that are on my side don't live on my side. They live on the opposite side, and there'll be empty spaces, and they still have to take the first spot that's on our side. I don't understand it. For the life of me, I don't understand it. But anyways, I'm home, and I thought I would let you guys get a break from me talking. I'm going inside now. I'll see you guys later.